Howdy folks, how we doing? So today's the last day of drilling. Wheat is all done. Yeah, we're off to drill the beans today, like. So yeah, make a nice pair, two 225s, T7s. Yeah, make a nice pair. Both auto commands. Yeah, this is the one we've had about a year. It's slightly higher spec than that one, more lights on it, although that one obviously got front PTO on it, which is very handy indeed. But yeah, anyway, we're all loaded up, bean bags on, digger. Yeah, we'll get it backed out and get over there. Alright, so I've had to go the back way because Black Cat's queuing for quite a way, so that's the trouble. Whenever you go out the village, pretty much you have to you know, check Google Maps just see what the, you know, see where the traffic is, because there's traffic everywhere, but it just moves around. So yeah, I mean, thank God for, you know, Google Maps, because you know, you go out or think, well, we'll go that way, and before you know it, you're in 20 minutes of queues, like, you know. So yeah, obviously the Black Cat, that's got another 18 months in theory before they've done that, like. That's if they don't overrun. We've got Sandy roundabout to the south of us. Now, they were doing resurfacing overnight on Sandy roundabout, and they overrun this morning. So Richard, who's in the drill tractor, and father-in-law, they went to go and take a bow to the heifers, you know, still out grazing, like, and after half an hour they returned, because literally they couldn't get anywhere, like, everywhere was blocked up. So they had to give up and turn around, come back, because that was half an hour that was half an hour gone already, like. So this is just a little bit more twitchy than fast track with trailer on. Probably might have been a good idea to leave the front weight on a lot, but yeah, just you're not quite as confident going into corners and stuff, like. Right, let's see if she'll go into. No, I can't. For some reason, does this now and again. She won't let you go into like loaded transmission mode. There's 3 transmission modes, so you got, it's like 1, 2 and 3. 1 is, you know, the transmission is quite slow on uptake and de-accelerate, ideal when you're empty or with not a lot on. You got number 2, which is very similar to number 1. Then you got number 3, where it's, you know, when you're loaded, the transmission's far more aggressive to get you going and slow you down. But for some reason it don't like to, sometimes it don't shift in. So at the minute, when I'm pressing the button, all it's doing is turning the auto function off, and then you press it again, turns it on. So which is what it's, you know, it's not supposed to do that, like. There's a load of spuds. So yeah, we're in unloaded transmission mode at the minute, so it's quite slow on the uptake, and more importantly, on the de-accelerate, it just sort of like runs and runs and runs, but it's not too bad. So right here over the bridge, And of course the exhaust brake is not as effective in the low mode here. Not a load of spuds here. You won't probably see them on the camera like, but cool, yeah, you can just feel the back end moving about a bit like when you turn. Not particularly pleasant. Whoa, 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 what are you f***ing doing, man? Sake. Excuse the language. He was really looking like he was just going to pull right out in front of me. Just because it's a tractor. Cheers, mate, thank you. Right, Richard's off. He's got 40 acres in here to drill, so we're going to take the 225 back. Obviously, digger's off. We've chucked the bag in him already. Got another one off ready. Yeah, we're going to head back with the tractor. Just because obviously he's going to be a few hours. Yes, it'd be a little bit quicker if I was here loading him, like, but you know, otherwise I'm going to be sitting around. There's no. Otherwise, you know, I have been here with a digger before and dug ditches out and stuff, but we ain't got anything like that to do this year. So yeah, anyway, we'll get unhooked. That electric cable has fallen out of its position. That goes in there. Yeah, take 225 back and crack on with some jobs back at the farm. So we're in the process of basically transitioning back into winter mode. So we've just moved where the freshborn calves are kept back to their winter residence, because their summer residence is the winter residence of the dry cows. So dry cows are becoming you know, once we get them in, they'll be coming back into where we've just done. That doesn't make any sense at all, really, but trust me, it's right. I'm just thinking, because I'm moving this stuff out of that yard there, so I can muck this lot out that way. But I need to be able to put them in there, and they've got access in and out, like, and they've come in to eat their straw, but I can soon turf them out, I should think. But yeah, it's that time of year where yeah, cows are coming in. The milking cows will probably be in by the end of the week. Others will probably come in the next week, I should think. So yeah, a few bits and bobs to move out of here, out of the way, so we can muck them out. And you'll notice in the corner, we'll have a quick look at that in a sec. A new purchase the other day. I was quite lucky with it, really. Yeah, so front spray tank. Yeah, we'll just have a quick look. Yeah, so it's a 1,000 litre front tank. Basically with all the gubbins as well. So we've got hydraulic drive, spray pump, centrifugal pump. It was used by the previous owner to apply liquid fert. So you've got the applicators here and everything, like, so it's got all the valves and everything on. Like I say, 1,000 litres. Very, very nice. Got it for a very reasonable price. That's a drain bung there. Where's the? In that bit there is the level gauge. So yeah, very happy with that. Very, very happy. So we'll have a bit more of an in-depth look at that when we get it fitted on a tractor. Check everything works on it, check the pump goes and everything like that, and see how all the valves and everything work on it. But that is, couldn't have asked for better really. Could not have asked for better. So Darren was here t'other day. He's sorting out a set of spools to run it on the front of the fast track. So it needs, obviously, I've got the front linkage on, but I need the other line, the other hydraulic line, because there's two steel lines go front and back. The other line hooking up, which is done, and then a valve putting in so I can swap between front linkage and the auxiliaries. So he's doing that. The new T7, which is basically what we see earlier, the drill tractor, that's the spray tractor as well. And although it's got front linkage, front PTO, it's got no front auxiliaries or front electrics or anything like that. So we've got to sort that one out as well, because then obviously Richard can have that on the front when he's spraying, and he's got twice the capacity. So 1,000 front, 1,000 rear. So yeah, very handy. Also good for in the summer when you got, you know, fire risk. Got its own pump on it, like, so very, very handy bit of kit. Like I say, we'll have a closer look at that when we're gonna, well, when I have a look at it basically. So anyway, let's move this other stuff. That barrel there is me, never did use it, thankfully. That was me 200 litre barrel to go on the back of the fast track, and it is still full of water. If I open the valve tank, yeah, you see like that, you see? Look at that. So we might as well empty that and yeah, put everything up, lot. Yeah, so that lot that's up the end there is they've been in probably about a month, just because they're, you know, we were running out of grass at the time and they wanted sort of pushing on a bit more, so they were brought back. And yeah, I've been feeding them obviously in the yard. So they've been in this yard we're mucking out, and of course because we're having the rest back very soon now, this just wants mucking out so that when the whole yard gets full, you know, it's you know, they're starting from scratch muck wise. So so Richard's all drilled up. He's just getting rid of the, he's got a little bit of seed left in the hopper, so he's drilling that out on the headlands. We're all loaded. Yeah, Richard will take the bags back with him in the hopper. So we'll head back. The old good old trailer, that is. Good old trailer. And all the UTV lights. Does look, I mean, especially when in the dark light, you know, it's a dank day today, like. Yeah, good old lights they are. Well, that is us done drilling. I'm not even sure we had started last year by this time of year. We might have just started having a go. But yeah, what a difference a year makes. And like Richard and father-in-law, they say it's like we've had the best seed beds we've had for a long time. I think a lot of that is to do with that restorer, that Rytec restorer. I mean, lovely bit of kit, absolutely lovely bit of kit. I want one. So I may have to see if we can strike a deal, even not struck a deal, strike a deal on one lot. Yeah, and I should be. I haven't seen the Rytec boys since Normac, when obviously we had the old FW on the restorer, doing some demos over at Norfolk there. But I will see them again at Agritechnica. That is coming up roughly in about a month's time. So yeah, Rytec are there. They're going to be there for the first year, taking a couple of machines, I think a restorer and a box, and UTV products, as in UTV, you know, UTV, the lights, all the lights. I've had no end of lights off UTV in the past. Still need some more from now, to be honest. And they've got a stand at Agritechnica this year as well, and we are sort of tagging along a bit with UTV, which is very kind of them, like. So yeah, it's been, I'm trying to work this out the other day without looking. I can't remember whether it's 4 years ago. Certainly didn't go 2 years ago, but whether we went 4 years ago or 6 years ago, I can't remember. That was me, Mucker, I think Dino come as well, I think so. Well, that must be 6 years ago now, must be. Yeah, we had a good crack. So yeah, so let us know in the comments if you are going to Agritechnica. I know it's, it's not a, not everyone's going to be going there, because obviously it's at Hanover in Germany. So but I mean, if you ever get the chance to go, you got to go. It's just astounding how big a show it is, like. And there's quite a few manufacturers and machines and that we don't see in the UK. So I remember when we went last time, there was it Arbus? There was a good few makes that that were we just don't see in the UK lot. So yeah, really looking forward to that. That should be good. That's coming up, like I say. UTV have got a stand there, and so have Rytec for the first time. So yeah, both good companies I enjoy dealing with. Very nice family companies. Yeah, and hopefully they'll, we're going overseas, rodders, So hopefully they'll get some, some European business. Products are certainly good enough. Certainly good enough. I've just got to drop the digger off, park my trailer up, drop that off, and we're done. Just mizzing it. Well, that's what it's done all day, really. It's just sort of a bit of mizzy rain, like. So, but yeah, that's it. We're all done. It's all the drilling done. Be nice to get that bit rolled. There's that bit I ploughed, which I drilled that yesterday. That one's rolling. So we're just rolling the field that I ploughed. The wheat's gone in here. First chance in a long time I've had a chance to use the UTV lights. In fact, the first time since I've fully upgraded to UTV. Could be, actually, because that was in, what was it, March, April time. They come out and we just changed all the existing LEDs on it to UTV. I haven't got 360 degree lighting, but that's only a case of just adjusting me some of my front ones to the side, which I could do quite easily. But yeah, forward facing is is very good, very good. Certainly would be able to work quite easily without auto steer with these lights. I have done rolling before. I think that was with the old T7. No auto steer in it. This is before we had the auto steer in it, and yeah, it was really difficult to see what you'd done. So obviously it's a lot easier in this field. Is, you know, because I've ploughed it, it does show up quite well. You should be able to see, like, I'm not focusing on the dirty windscreen, but yeah, sometimes when you're rolling, it's a right old bugger to see your mark. But yeah, you can easily, when you're looking behind, you can easily see if you're crossing your mark or not, which we are. So but yeah, we've still got the LCHC nav system that's looking after things. I haven't cleared the coverage from when I ploughed it, so hence it's going on. It would be even easier to see me passes then, but I forgot to start a new task, didn't I? But never mind. Yeah, it's in night mode at the minute. You simply go into that screen there and you can go from 3D, 2D, day or night. So obviously day it's a lot brighter, camera off and on. So turn the camera on. There you go, there's the drawbar for hooking on. Turn that back off again. Coming to the end. Yeah, good old range from, oh, you can just see me. Hello! Yeah, good range from the old UTV lights. Good range. Yeah, that's what I can really do with a light or two pointing sideways. Yeah. So completely cock the mark up there, like, because obviously I can't see out the side window to find a new mark. Tell you what we'll do, we'll go up this other side. That's what we'll do. Turn, should be a mark there we go. Engage, and we're off. There we go. Can't beat good lights, can you? Really can't. See how we get on. Anyway, you enjoyed that vid. See you on the next one. Ta-ta!